Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. So who loves to bake during the holidays? I have to admit, hey Sarah, I have to admit that I love to bake. I actually love to eat the baked goods more than I do love to bake, so I'm very guilty of that. So there's a few swaps that that I've been playing with, but let me introduce myself really quickly. Thanks for inviting friends. So my name is Leah Barenku. I am a health and wellness coach. My passion is to help women make themselves a priority through health and fitness. I focus on online fitness training. I also teach group exercise classes here in my local area, and I focus on exercise nutrition. So baking is something that a lot of my clients are always thinking that they cannot have any baked goods, they cannot bake anything, and that's one of the reasons why they don't want to jump on the healthy train, because they're afraid that they're going to have to cut everything out of their diet that they're used to eating. And you can ask most health and fitness professionals that is not true. You can still have your cake and eat it too. So I wanted to give you some healthy swaps. I have my sheet here so I can make sure that I try to give you as much information. But when it comes to the measurements, it does vary. Sometimes you kind of have to play around with it, and sometimes you have to play around with it according to your tasting. So, but these are a few things that I swap out, and you can also look up different things that you can swap out instead of having maybe something that's not so good for you. So first one is going to be applesauce. Applesauce is something I use in place for oil or butter. I typically I pretty much do a 1-to-1 ratio, kind of depending on what I'm making, but I have to tell you, I honestly don't even measure half of the time. I just start mixing things together and something comes out. So that's why it's hard for me to put recipes up on my blog, because I'm really bad at writing what it is that I'm putting in stuff, and I don't think people are going to want for me to write out just a dash of this or a scoop of this. So I promise that something that my goal for 2016 is to get better at that, so I can share some recipes. So applesauce is something that I use in replacement for butter or for oil. Another thing is flour. So I've interacted with a lot of people that have certain allergies, and gluten-free is one of the biggest things that I know a lot of people are into. So you can also swap out, instead of white or wheat flour, you can swap out for a nut flour or a bean flour. I have yet to have tried garbanzo bean flour, but one thing that I like about it is that it is a 1-to-1 ratio. So you can actually, it's a lot easier to just swap it out. When it comes to almond flour or almond meal, the ratio is a little different, so you want to make sure that you are using the right amount, or even coconut flour, because then you will have some interesting baked goods. So just giving you that tip. Also, another one, avocado for butter. Did you know that you can use avocado instead of butter? Using that fat, you're still going to get your monounsaturated fats, but the measurement for that one is going to be, for 1 tablespoon of butter, you're going to do half of avocado. So it doesn't need to be the full amount. You're going to try that? You haven't tried that one yet? I put a lot of avocado, like even in my shakes, because you can't even taste it, just to get some more healthy fats in. I love avocado in everything. I think I eat it at least in every meal. We actually ran out for lunch, and both my husband and I were kind of sad. So I need to go get some avocados. Or fruit, not just bananas. Fruit is another way that you can swap that out for sugar. So sugar is one of the biggest things. Like, we don't need as much sugar that is called for in half of the recipes. You can actually probably cut every recipe in half if you're just using regular sugar, because it just makes it extra sweet. And if you cannot get away from sugar, just cut your sugar, your cup, in half. So if you have a full cup of sugar, do half a cup of sugar. It's still going to taste just as good. Your item is going to bake, whatever it may be. It's going to bake exactly the same. It just won't have all that added stuff in there, all those extra calories. But you can substitute fruit, like a pureed fruit. Banana is usually one of the ones that I use because it's pretty sweet. I let them ripen until they're pretty black. I put them in the fridge, and then I hold on to them, and then I mash them up and blend them into my food that I'm baking. The ratio is pretty on point with that. So if I do 1 cup of sugar, I'll do 1 cup of mashed bananas. Yes, baby food works. Yes. Oh, yeah, baby food. Oh, I didn't even think about that one. If you just go buy the banana baby food mix, that's a good idea. Good tip there. Go follow my friend Sarah there. She shares some amazing tips with health and nutrition. Let me see what else. You can also do, instead of sugar, you can do stevia in the raw if you would like to use that. So that's another healthy swap that you can incorporate. Hey, Brittany, welcome. Let me see. One that I haven't tried that some of my friends were sharing with me is chia seeds instead of eggs. I don't know the exact the portions that if it would be a 1-to-1. I don't really know. I'm glad you're on. So you would have to look that up and you can try it. It's something that maybe I'll try one day if I remember. But you can do chia seeds for eggs when you're doing baked goods. Let me see. Greek yogurt is one of the other things that I use. I use Greek yogurt for everything. It's for my, what do you call it? Sour cream. I use it for sour cream. I use it as my mayonnaise when I make like tuna salad, egg salad. I use Greek yogurt for a lot of different things. And then of course I eat it with my fruit, but you can substitute your butter with Greek yogurt and it makes your baked goods taste amazing. And then the last one is when it comes to making like chocolate chip cookies or anything with chocolate, do a swap of the semi-sweet chocolate chips for dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is better for you. It's a superfood. And I didn't know about the butter, about butter. Ooh, I'm glad. I hope you try it. So the chocolate chips, if you do dark chocolate, it's better for you. It's good. I promise you. A lot of people are like have this thing against dark chocolate, and that stuff is amazing. Like that is my saving grace when it comes to my when I have like a little sugar rush and I really want something, I just grab a little piece of dark chocolate and I just savor it in my mouth, and then I'm kind of over it. So it's been very helpful, and it makes your baked goods taste really good. So I would love to know what it is that you're going to make using these healthy swaps. If you didn't catch all of them, catch the replay so you can get some of them. But like I stated, I don't know all of the ratios. I have them written down somewhere and I can't seem to find them. And they seem to vary according to my recipes and according to different people that I talk to. So, but this is a good time to experiment with healthy swaps for baked goods. So that way you don't feel as guilty eating these things, and you can add them and make them a little healthier, make them more healthified. I hope you enjoyed these tips. I would love to know what it is that you're going to bake, or if you have any specific questions about the baked goods or about the swaps, or even swaps about just general in food, let me know. Go to my website, go to the link in the profile, go to my website, and there I have a few recipes that I have posted for baking. Not very many, guys. I promise you I'm going to get better at that in 2016. But there are some on there. And then if you have questions, you can fill out the information sheet and it'll come straight to my email, and I will let you know of any health and nutrition tips that I can share with you. I hope you all have a fabulous Tuesday. I got to get ready because I'm about to go teach a Turbo Kick class. Bye, guys. Thank you for all the hearts. I love it. Y'all have a fabulous Tuesday.